Now, joining me on the line is one of the more accomplished amateur boxers we have in the country. New Jersey's Keith Cologne, who's got a great story behind him, great amateur boxing, and also we'll get into his personal stuff that he's got going on. Keith, how you doing?
Good, and you?
Doing well. Thank you for joining me. So, talk about it. I have you at 72 and 17, a four-time international medalist. Tell us a little bit about yourself, how you got into boxing.
I got into boxing just because I'm a small. Like growing up, I was always small, and I skipped school, so I'm a small kid, and then I'm mature, older, and so my dad he already knew that I needed, especially growing up in a place like Nook, because people gonna be out there trying to test you, whatever the case might be. So he wanted me to be able to defend myself with and without.
You mentioned from Newark, New Jersey. What age you started boxing?
I started training when I was about 6, 7, but I started competing.
Started competing at what age? I'm sorry, we broke up a little bit.
I started competing at the age of 12.
Started competing at the age of 12. And that led you to this amateur career where, like we said, and obviously being in Newark, you're around some pretty good fights. I'm reading the notes here that obviously the 130-pound world champion pretty well, Shakur Stevenson. You've a lot.
Yeah. It's just a lot of great talent out here. Shakur, he's just the one paving the way. He the one, the line. So he the one that's paving the way for all the young fighters out coming out of New Jersey. Period. And
when you see what he's done and all he's accomplished, both the Olympic silver medal and what he's done as a pro, like you said, he's paving the way. I mean, did you shut your eyes sometimes and say, you know what, someday real soon that's going to be me as well?
Oh yeah, for sure. It's just it just takes time, dedication, easy. So I already it's just like the stuff that he going through. He took. I found myself taking, fighting, representing countries, fighting in different international, the continental. So like all of these things like happening before my eyes, seeing him doing it, I was just like, oh, all right. And now that I'm doing it, so I already know I'm going in the right direction.
So, you've not only Shakur, some other accomplished pros, former world champion Richard Comey, Richardson Hitchens, the world champion Amanda Serrano. It seems like, and you told me before, every one of them has passed on a little bit of advice to you. I mean, how's that feel? And
Right.
Shakur, Comey, Hitchens is a big prospect. Serrano, a terrific fighter in her own right. Passing you a little bit of information. What's that mean to you?
I mean, skills, recognize skills, and they just be in the same like atmosphere in the same gym as them is because I got great skills, and from them, but they could pick up certain things from me as well. So I feel like just that right is just my skills and my hard work, dedication. They see how young I am at such a young age, so they just passing, like knowledge, point is very important for me.
And but you also can also be considered a Singapore. You've fought for both trees, if I'm not mistaken, and what's that like to know that you not only have the training opportunities in your hometown of Newark, but you go down to Puerto Rico and you work with some of the young fighters down there as well.
No, Puerto Rico is like that's home. It's not like fighting in Puerto Rico, but the hospitality is great out there. Just fights, it's different. When you go out there, you fight, you got a big crowd with you, but it's nothing like fighting back for home. You got everybody rooting for you, hitting for your fights, just encouraging you. So it's like a big support system. So that's where I'm at right now. I represent Puerto Rico, and that's the next.
And another thing that you also represent your college. You're a student at Rutgers Newark, majoring in digital marketing. So what's that like to not only be able to balance a up and coming boxing career, but to focus on your studies to keep up in that regard as well?
At all. I've been doing it since I was in high school, so I feel like the transition from high school to college, it's not hard at all. I've been doing it for a while now, so I know it's just you got to get done what you got to get done. Meet deadlines, meet requirements, life skill you got to learn.
It's an impressive thing to be able to balance. And I know you just completed your freshman year. Are you back in school? I mean, I guess school just started, correct?
Yeah, school just started tomorrow.
There you go. So digital marketing. So what I like to say this. What do you want to be when you grow up? Beside a boxer, that is.
Well, I mean, I just want to be a public figure. Wherever I go, I want somebody to I just want to hold that value. When I step into any cologne, it's just not like, oh, he's a boxer. No, let's keep cologne. It's not just about boxing, digital marketing or business. Because somebody with importance and value. That's about it.
And the goal now, at least on the boxing end, is 2024. I don't have your rankings. What weight class and how do you stand so far as we're halfway between the Olympics between 20 and 24? How does that stand as we look towards some of the trials and everything that probably will get underway sometime next year?
I'm number 1 in Puerto Rico. I'm on a traveling team in December. That's to still again hold the number one spot. But when I was fighting for the U.S., I was number 3. Like I think last year December I was number 3, and so Puerto Rico number 1, and in December it's come time where I go.
And we've seen several fighters in the past. Andre Berto, I believe he fought for Haiti. The Teofimo Lopez, I think, fought for Honduras in the Olympics as well. It's a pretty good thing to have. So, I mean, it seems like you may be leaning. I mean, do you know yet, or are you leaning towards maybe Puerto Rico, or?
I'm representing Puerto Rico. The support system is just crazy. It's just outrageous. That's what really matters. Is when you at the top. It's not that you guys just be like, oh, just for that help and support. Support go a long way, even if at your fights, or helping you train. And it's just it's just like the love to see Puerto Rican win, like the love that they have for Puerto Ricans to win. Support. And I just appreciate it, and I support them as well by representing and being there for them.
So I'm going to let you digital market yourself. Where do we find you on social media?
You can follow me at Keith Cologne. I do have YouTube, couple clips up there at Keith Cologne. You can see all my fights, training clips, and on Instagram you can see any fight and what time, the links of my fight, so you can see it live. So to the 15th, I will be traveling to Colorado, represent Puerto Rico, fighting in 10 other countries. Check that out as well. And all the links would be on Instagram.
So it's at Keith Cologne on Instagram, correct?
At official Keith Cologne.
Official. Hold on. I'm gonna put it up. Hold on. at official Keith Cologne. I'm going to put it up on the
Yeah.
screen for a second here. And hopefully, if you see it here, you see here. Is this where we're at?
Yes, sir.
At official Keith Cologne on Instagram. So
Right.
follow this this young talent in the making, this young up and coming star in the making. And hey, for Rutgers Newark, you see him walking around. That's for an autograph.
All right.
What do you want to say to the fans in closing before we let you go? People out there, people maybe just getting to know you for the first time a little bit here. What do you want to tell them?
Follow my journey. You know, it's a long, but not here for a short stay. It's definitely a long journey. Talk about me now before it's too late. So, you know, that's it.
So jump on the Keith Cologne bus before it gets too full is what you're saying.
Hello.
There you have it, Keith. Thank you for a few minutes of your time, and I'm going to follow your journey.
You.
So, now hopefully some of the fans will be watching this, or all the fans watching this, they'll follow you as well. And maybe I'm talking to maybe the next big star. Well, the one thing we mentioned. What weight are you at?
Right now, I'm fed at 125 pounds, elite male.
So conceivably as a pro, maybe 26 or 22 when that decides when that day happens.
Right. I mean, I don't have trouble making weight, so who knows? I might end up can't make it when I turn pro. Bro, never know.
There you have it. So, Keith, I thank you again for a few minutes of your time. We will talk to you along the way, and we'll, hopefully be doing these interviews for the next 20-something years or something. On your way to winning many world titles.
Of course.